Hello and welcome to Tim's BMW repairs and information. Well, this is another unplanned video. I'll tell you all about it. Well, for regular viewers, you know that I had 4 brand new Falken tyres fitted on my 650 by Tyres On My Drive, which is Halfords. They did it all remotely. I was at work, the car was here, 4 new tyres fitted. Fantastic, didn't mark an alloy or anything. I was really pleased. And of course I did a video on that, on the performance increase and so on. The only problem I had was my rear right was losing about 2 psi a day, which was a bit of a nuisance, especially as I'd never had any pressure loss before. So I thought, well, the work is guaranteed. So I'll get in touch with Halfords, Tyres On My Drive, and let them know the problem, and hopefully they're sorted out. Well, that's what happened. They sent out someone, got a call while I was at work, and the guy said, look, your problem with your alloy is you've got a crack in it. I said, well, it didn't have a crack in it. I've never lost pressure before. Why should a crack appear all of a sudden? Could it be that your machine's cracked? Oh, no, our machines don't crack them. No, not at all. So I thought, oh, okay, right. That's fair enough. Might have had a crack in. Seems very unlikely. What I'd said to him, just put the tyre back on. You know, I'll put 2 psi in it every day, or have to do it once a week, and I'll just carry on until I decide what to do. Well, that was then. This is now. This is what I found when I got home. I just couldn't believe it. I was just so shocked. It was terrible. Here's the video. Right, let's have a quick look at this wheel that Halfords have changed. They've made a absolutely pig's ear of it. Look, and a huge great lump knocked out of it here. Yeah, that's the top coat gone completely down to the primer, and just look at the scuffs and messes they've made. It's a complete pig's ear, isn't it? What a mess. What absolute mess that is. That is absolutely awful service. Yeah, there's another lump out of it there. So yeah, and now I haven't got any tyre pressure at all. That's down to 17.5 from 14. So now he's done this lovely work on it, which is absolute mess. I'm losing pressure. I'm not losing 3 psi. I'm losing about 30 psi a day. Well, we've lost 25 psi in about 5 hours. So yeah, it's just going to be completely flat by the morning. It's going to be sitting on that rim. I would have thought, well, that rim doesn't look too bad, Tim. You can't complain. It's had a tyre. I bloody can complain when you compare it against what my wheels usually look like. I'll show you the other 4. They're absolutely perfect. There's not a mark on them. No curbing, no nothing. It's absolutely perfect. And the same for the other ones as well. So that's the other front tyre, front wheel, absolutely perfect. No scuffs, no nothing on it. And the rear tyre, and yeah, that is absolutely perfect. I mean, if they really are, that's how I like to keep the rims on the car. So that's what you should compare against. That one versus this one, which is a complete mess, scuffed all the way around the outside, filthy, covered with grease. Lumps of paint knocked off it, and not just little scratches either. No, we're talking big lumps of paint coming off there. And all round the rim, you can see all these marks on it. That's the paint off, leaving behind the primer. These might just be rubber marks, but oh, for goodness sake, what a mess. Absolute mess that is. Right, let's see what they got to say. Look at the state of that. Right, there we go then. Well, please put in the comments what you actually think. Am I just being too fussy? Can I not expect a job to be done without lumps of paint being knocked off my alloy? Do I have no comeback on the fact that it didn't have a leak before, and after the work was done, it had a leak, and after this work was done, my tyres deflated by 25 psi in 5 hours, so 5 psi an hour. I can't use the car. It just can't be used with a tyre that deflates that quickly. It's just not safe. So I'm now stuck with a 650 on the drive. What's my I mean, what's the plan? I mean, I think the only thing I can do is swap over to the winter alloys, but this isn't good enough. It isn't good enough from Halfords, and I will not put up with it. What I expect Halfords to do is to take that car to BMW and put a brand new star alloy on it, because the other three are absolutely perfect, because that's how I keep them. I don't curb them. I keep them looking absolutely brand new. And I'm not having an alloy on the car which has had lumps knocked out of it by some mechanic who seemed, words fail me, really does. Anyway, please leave in the comments what you think I should do. Am I just making a big fuss about it? Or what? Anyway, thanks very much for subscribing, for commenting, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and I'll let you know what happens.